What's good, fam? Man, send grand rising to all the ones that know. I send wishful journeys to the ones that seek and to the watchers. So many, you know what I'm saying? So many watchers. Yeah. Wasn't gonna make no content today, y'all, but had to force myself. Went backwards today. Not ashamed to say that. Let's talk about the distractions. Let's light first. Let's light up, man. Light up. Some of them incense in. Get that big one though. Get that thing lighted up. Thank you. Got the candle lit. Got my incense lit. Got my water. Had to get my water. I also wanted to say something, man. I wanted to shout out to them you cats out there that get the get that freedom to vibe with your vibrations while you giving your lectures. Man, I'm so envious, y'all. I'm gonna make a video on that, man. I'm so envious. I'm sitting up here in Texas, man. You know they ain't legalized nothing yet, so nah, brother can't participate like that. But dog, man, when y'all be getting it, man, I be visualizing it. I'm sitting there, Richie, and you passing that mug to me. But boy, when they legalize it in Texas, man, ooh, eat. But I say we're bringing the spirits. They already here. Meditated 30 minutes before I started creating. Yeah, had a day today, y'all. You know, so I don't know. We're in the therapy room, so we're in the right place to deal with it, talk about it. Got up this morning, had an agenda, had to get down to an office and get some paperwork and get it transferred up and take care of some business. Trying to close the loop on some business that I was telling y'all in my first video. So for about a month now, you know that I've been in a relationship that I'm trying to close the door on and keep moving on. And that's a hard thing, man. That's probably the hardest part because understanding you might be ready to move on, but does that really mean the other person? And then when you do things, because based off of what they say, hey, you ready, but then when you start shutting things down that you taking care of solely and all that stuff, and then they start showing you they true selves because they displeased on the fact that you're ready to show them, hey, you got to go get your own. I'm moving on. I'm not gonna be the bankroll no more and all that stuff. You know, it's hard, especially when you don't have great communication at all. And believe I'm a communicator, because if I wasn't a communicator, I probably I wouldn't be on here. So, but I just went backwards because triggers were pulled me back into the drama and me trying to figure out and understand where somebody else is coming from, and being at the point where that, all right, we've said what we said, let's stick to it, and can we cordially move past this? But finding out that, like I told y'all, man, this is why I'm on here. So many of us are addicted to drama, and a lot of it's because we think we're watching stuff and we're not influenced by it, but we are. Because with the exception of me, I feel like this thing been playing off above all them love and hip hop, what is a marriage boot camp, all that. Like, we got the number one slot in my view. So, and I just don't operate like that. I'm so much aware that that ain't gonna accomplish nothing. Calling each other names and you did this, and we've passed that. We've passed that. Everything else should be okay. When does the cloud? How long does it take for that cloud to move so we can clearly get to the destination? That we each want, require, need. So yeah, but you know what the beautiful thing about it is, people? Real talk. The support. I could never imagine that my support team in this journey right here, man, would be as solid as it is. Would tell me things that I necessarily might not want to know or hear. That's real. There's a couple things I want to hear. But was so true. And when you tapped into yourself and your self-awareness, you accept that easily. Easily. Because one of your greatest ventures through what you're doing is to try to get to that highest level of understanding, that highest level of, okay, what can I do next time? What lesson can I learn so that trigger don't be a trigger no more? Sad part of it was that, I listened to beautiful people, beautiful lectures, and they spring that in sometimes. I follow the goddess Shalakima. What was that name? And that's what she be talking about. Hey, don't let people steal your energy and keep it down, and tell you, hey, brother Train, telling you, hey, you all right? So you get in it, but the hardest part is the walk. It's easy to hear, listen, and you know it. But then when you get in it, it's like, oh man. And I realized I was in it. I just didn't process it, Went backwards with the back and forth, The only thing I'm proud of is, I ain't using no cuz this, that, and I'm substance, substance. I don't need all the use all that. Don't get you nowhere. Nowhere. The walk that you have to do, the demons you have to face, yourself. I noticed that I have to have more patience with myself. One of my supporters said, you now are starting to have a little bit more value for yourself every time you creep that door closed, because when you allow people to use you, when you allow people to manipulate the situations and stuff, you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. Can't lash out at them. You leaving that door. It's all going down. The door gotta close. Or the person don't wanna come to it and see it, because they're not communicating what's going on with them and all that, and what they can't deal with or can deal with, whatever. They just want to talk about stuff that is irrelevant. Stuff that's irrelevant. Let's talk about the stuff that ain't getting done. Yeah. The stuff that needs to get done. Distraction, though. Your boy know why today didn't go well for me. You ready? What time you sat down and meditated today, Sean? You got one of them goddesses out there, Sean, to say, I think her name Mook. Mook or Mookie, yeah. She say, before she go anywhere, she sits down at least 20 minutes and meditate, visualize her going and doing her chores and running her errands and, all that stuff before you leave the house. Because she's already visualized it. So now it's to work it. Go do it. Manifest it. I ain't sit down today at all. Until I sat in front of this and said, I have to make this. I have to create this right here because we're in the therapy room. Called the therapy room because you understood, Sean, that it ain't gonna be all glams and glitz and stuff. You're gonna display your pain on here. You're gonna be transparent. This within itself gonna be a record for those that come after us. This right here, somebody out there right now. Just seen all your videos and your first videos, all them videos, you smiling, you all right, boom. But now you done went backwards, so somebody need to see. Yeah, there's somebody out there need to see. Understand. My errors, my trials, my tribulations, how I deal with them, how we deal with them, all of us. Because this is what most of us are not doing. Taking time out to deal with ourselves when we go through the day, have a monstrous day, do something, boom, boom. We don't sit down and, let me think this. Let me think through this. Let me process this. Let me meditate on this. Let me pray on this, whatever you do. But let me tap into myself and see what it is that I could have done. Not what it is somebody done to me, what it is I got in with somebody. So what on yours, on what you did in there. If you can find it. If you feel you did something. Because you did do something. You part of the whole situation, really. But I won't know that if I'm running to the liquor store. You know what I'm saying? Get sloppy drunk. Drink my situations away. I won't know that if I'm trying to be ghetto and stuff and be like, hey, bump that, I'm going over there and then might as well put the cuffs on yourself, bro. Distractions. And I was told distractions coming. I had to give myself a D, y'all. I give myself a D. I was on B level, B plus level, A minus level, man, dealing with this. Not letting things distract me because I have a mission. I have positive flowing to me all around me because I'm putting out positive. This I know. People starting to hit me on my Gmail and Facebook. Hey, just gotta let you know I don't really go on Facebook that much. people, because I don't believe in the way, I just don't. Too many buffoonery, too much, and you all know that's where I get it. I'll be eventually heading over that way to, set the content and all that stuff. But right now, it's just a show. You got people out there doing things, putting pictures on things, that for no reason, just cause they're on their own attention, not caring about the kids, how they viewing it, things like that. So, I don't buy into that stuff, y'all. I divest from stuff like that because it serves me no purpose. You know, distraction. It's the title of this one. Distractions. How can I prevent them? Can they be prevented? You know? How can I minimize, tone down the Well, you gotta before you leave, Sean, you gotta get your little meditation in there, buddy. You gotta get that vibration up high, man, so that you going outside. Where the evil at mostly? What's gonna attack you out there? You know, you in your own house, shit. You and mom, shit. Y'all ain't attacking each other. Our demons, whatever demons we got together, shit. They combine. They cool with each other. So stress, tension, people that came in and visit me like, man, it's peaceful in here, man. Yeah. A lot of tension gone. Distractions. What y'all think? Y'all think I can elevate above it? I know I can. I've already done it. By coming on here and sharing it. By allowing you to see. Not just see, but see through me. There's pain. There's frustration. There's anger. There's conflict. But I accept it. I face it. I adhere to it. But I will not prescribe to it. I'm not going to let today define me. How dare I let today determine my next day, my next minute, my next hour? Learn from it. Write it down. Journalize it. Put it on paper. And then let it go. Because when you take the negative and turn it to be the positive, then you endure your soul. You let your soul rest, peace. You got to look at it eye to eye. Tell it, hey, I got you. I got you. You can't take me down. You can't take me down. I know you don't understand because the God putting the work in. to be exactly what he say he is. The universe is gonna be with me. Because I'm adhering to the principles, understanding the walk. For this, I know I'm going to be all right. But I know there's somebody out there, many, we're out here killing each other. Dr. Ray, hey, he just came out on Sunday. I watched him Sunday, y'all. He said the same thing. You talking about the domestic, we in a domestic warfare, y'all. And the domestic warfare he mostly spoke about was domestic warfare of what they try to put in our veins. But baby, I want to talk about the domestic warfare that's within our relationships. I ain't seeing, I have to be honest with y'all. I'm not seeing so many men out here, such and such, killed her, chopped her body up, put it by the dumpster, such and such, stabbed her in the chest, and I ain't seeing it. Not saying it ain't happening, because we know how that work with the women. You 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna know a woman getting abused because she's quiet. Dude got her all hemmed up. But I'm seeing more and more on our social media sites and in the news and all that stuff of women taking men out, hiding their bodies for days. Man, how cold can you be? I don't get it. I mean, I get it. But I never thought that I would live to see this day, where that we are so divided. And I ain't talking about among us. I'm talking about among families. It's confusing. It's like, are we going with the theater program that these biblical signs, that days to the end and all this stuff, revelations and things like that? Is that truly what we're going through? Or this being put on us through planned stuff, the PPs, the pandemics and stuff? Because the universe didn't, well, yeah, let's think about it. I mean, they in it. So was this supposed to happen? So that we could get to the end game and everything will be transferred and we'll go and, some other people will be in charge? Is this the program? Was it a program? Was it a plan? Or is this revelations, y'all? That's what I want to know. Because it looked like a plan because everybody, almost everybody that I know got a relationship problem. If they ain't in a relationship and it's a problem, there's a problem in it that's manifested into the bigger problem, whatever, then dude done already left. He took off. But, man, I ain't done with it. Or she didn't left. But it's a lot of us. And it's crazy to me how Okay, 2 years we're in the pandemic. I get it. Hey, we locked up. Human nature want to get out there and spread your wings, right? Got it. How you find yourself in people though? How, what is this thing with everybody needing some other people to validate them? What am I missing? I like to see likes on my videos, but I understand I ain't on this thing to do likes for you. I want you to like or dislike and put your cord down. If you don't, what we talked about, people? What was the purpose? Therapy room. For who? First. And hopefully my experiences will touch somebody else who's going through the same thing, and they see me keep going, not committing suicide, not sitting up here drunk and staggering talking about, man, yeah, I should have whooped that. But in some kind of way doing it, hey, smooth out, bro. Just because somebody else is all demonstrous and mad and, well, you ain't gotta, why you gotta prescribe to that? You still mad? No. It's 6, 7 years, 8 months later. What I got to be mad about? Everything I'm mad about, gone. It's fixed and gone. Car fixed, house straight, bills getting paid, food in the refrigerator, lights on, water running, hot water. There's nothing for me to be mad about. Why you still mad? Why y'all still mad out there in these relationships? You went down from lover status, now can we get to friend status? Not burn the bridge because we might need each other down the line, you know. Maybe it could work out down the line, maybe, I don't know. I don't never say never. But there's nothing to be mad about. Unless, the words we speaking are not coming from, but from the projector. The thing that gets influenced. And if we continue to use this, then there'll still continue to be a cloud up in here, because you can't separate reality, what you watch on TV, love, hip hop, how Cardi B was going at Young Jock and blah, blah. Yeah, I used to watch that stuff back in the day with mine. Just entertained, just sitting there looking like, you can believe I was sitting there looking like, boy, we some crazy mothers, bro. You know, that's I was sitting there, I critiqued the damn whole show. I could tell you the whole show before that fool started doing what they doing. I'd be ruining it for everybody. And then I'll be like, I restaurant by myself. Thank you. Let me go on. I was trying to do some, quality time, but understand that this is what the quality time is. Shit, so this is what I got to work with. You see what I'm saying? But when it was like, okay, I'd rather watch this stuff alone. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bump that. Let me go watch something else, or go put something in my head. You know what I'm saying? But hey. That's what we do, man. Fix things with drama. My desire is for us to be better than that. All of us. We can't, as black people, fix our problems, and how we gonna try to fix problems outside ourselves, outside with each other? It's be impossible. But believe me, I get it, man. I ain't tripping, you know. Like I tell y'all before, the masculinity and shit, you know, is being tried to is being died down. So I don't know if some of these feminine women, and I'm not throwing shots at nobody, you know, truly not, kind of making being sarcastic, but it seemed like y'all done had a conference, like y'all done had a conference and said y'all just said, you know what, all them aggressive macho fools that or fools alphas that they call them, you know, because you got alpha beta flying all around here, whatever. Them alphas who think they alphas, boy, let's get on them. Let's get their spirits down. Let's hit them to their knees. Talk about them, dog them out, tell them they ugly. Boy, that would kill me, man. Ooh. Tell them they ain't crap. Tell them they dirty drawers, got stain. I don't even wear drawers, fool. I mean, but you know you mad as hell when you tell somebody some stuff. You be like, hey, where you do that at? You know I don't wear no drawers. You just mad. You say anything because you just mad. And I was like, boy, I told y'all, man. Oh man, thank you. Thank you, therapy room. Hey, didn't even want to do the video, man. I ain't want to make this video. I didn't. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little tired. You know, you get drained when you're going through the day, and that stuff zap your energy, and all my energy was just zapped, Joe. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I had to listen to two of the four supporters I have because they bringing me down, and in that you just see, got me some strong. I got that dragon. That's that dragon. Woo, Franken dragon. That stuff get on you, boy, if you don't pay attention. But brought me down. Made me evaluate myself. Appreciated that. And just went in on, hey, you've been an enabler, bro. You know, do all the complaining you want and and why, asking why. You know why, Sean. Shit, you've been an enabler. You enabled. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people thought now I should be able to get what I want and kick it. No. Got me messed up. Nah, yeah, that be they're crying, boy. I was crying about that. No, we don't continue to get used. No, Yeah, how this game work. That's how the game work, ain't y'all? When you get off the team, right? Hey, look. When watch this. When Antonio Brown took his jersey top off on the field, told Bruce Arians, wait, I'm up the team. I'm done. Do you think Bruce Arians and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers said, okay, you done. We're going to keep paying you? Probably so, because it's a contract, right? You think they let him keep his uniform? Think they took his helmet? What about his parking space? You know Antonio Brown, boy. You remember that fool came in on a helicopter in Pittsburgh. That's why they kicked his his butt out. Ben was like, what the? Sumner. Or what? Tomlin. He got to go. Tomlin, look. Yeah, Ben, you right. That's too much. You know we the working football team. So what I'm saying is, you know Tampa Bay, and you damn sure know Pittsburgh didn't let them take nothing. Why people want to stay on the team? Why they want to lead the team, but they want the perks. They want to keep the perks. Gotta keep the perks. Where they do that at? You gone, you gone. Perk stop. Did I? Ah, that's where it is. Ah, the perk stop. Ah, dang. I thought that boy was gonna continue to be a FB. No. The God know what he control. The God know what he gonna tolerate. The God got his own itinerary, his own timetable. Yeah. Just trying to do things cordial, y'all. Trying to do things the right way. Show kids. We got kids involved in this. Show them, hey, the man, I ain't got to do all that. I'm not going to do all that. No. I'm trying to produce and show, for example, for better men to grow. Don't matter what example the other person set. You know? It's on you. You can do stuff on purpose if you want to, but you're setting an example. We got to understand that, y'all. We set an example for these kids. So I've already, now I got to own this with y'all. I've already had demonstrous behavior in front of my kids. So I'm not willing to go back and display that no more. No. We grow and get better. We grow, learn, and get better. So they can see you in better light. So they can see you and us, all of us who's going through this, because a lot of you got children in there and you don't realize they watching you. And how you treat mom and dad, how mom and treat each other, they treat each other whether they're together, whether they're apart. It's key on their development, on seeing us. Does the beginning matter? Yeah, sorely. The middle matter? Yeah, big time. But that end, that is the most significant part, because if they can see two people while they're still young, fix it we could. Okay, let's talk about, what do you need? What this, that? What we gonna, yeah, boom, boom. Okay, boom, boom. And this is, I can't do that because this is this, I got this. Fixing things, just, hey, showing them, hey, we people, we make mistakes. We can move on from our mistakes, and man, we can be better people. We can be better people. People, I strive, man. I'm telling y'all today. I sit here today in the midst of my BS, sharing it with you, unfiltered, flawed as a mom. Because I love me. Y'all, Sean Shellman loves himself. No questions. I love myself enough to share with you, me, my pain, my highs, my lows, my mids. And hope to find That young souls, them young people, that young lady, that young man, or that older person like me, who's not accepting the dysfunctionalness that we display every time. Who's not accepting the dysfunctionalness that's within our time right now. There's so much dysfunction. Oh my God. You must love yourself through your journey. But to love yourself, you gotta know thyself. I mean, you don't realize this is why a lot of us that try to do what we do and just aspire, teach history that you don't know about your own you, who you were. It's so vital and important because I could be down like today. And think in my mind, how would my ancestors take care of this? How would they go about? How was relationships? How, what would be the display? And many say, man, you be living in the past and we get tired of y'all always pointing to Egypt and this and that. Let me tell you something. You don't understand. And that's okay. It really is. But the reason why we point back to them eras, them dynasties, man, is because that's when we was at our greatest and we was doing it. And it was just us. That's when we understood we was royalty, because we were. That's when there was no question that you was a god. Because you was doing things on that level. That's when you was creating the most beautiful things this earth still has and possesses. That was our utopia almost. I must remember it. Because at this time, in my phase of my life right now, I revert to the principles and values and the ma'at, the things that, man, we instilled in ourselves. The value of ourselves. The value of a woman. The reason why the Creator, the most precious gift given to man, the most precious gift given to man, Earth, Mother Gia, God, whatever you want to call it, planets, universe, all this stuff had to develop out of something. And like I continue to tell you, the only thing I've seen in my life is the development that comes out of a woman. The supreme natural brain of all is her. So I ain't gonna let this deter me from understanding her. Because her is one. I might not be with the one. But soon I will be able to find that one that identifies with my one. All will come full circle. We know this. Through trials and tribulations, you have to reflect on the past because you're going to get through this, all of us. We get through it. If you can hang on to yourself, not hurt yourself because you feel that You undervalued, underappreciated, called names. People don't realize something. Man, I grew up on that. What they say? Sticks and stones may break you, but words will never hate you. I can't even remember it so long. Remember my Miami, every time, I come home, that mother tell me, I ain't lying. Look, watch this, y'all. The mother come on tell me, mama, his forehead big. He got his hair way back there. I mean, man, you come, because I didn't feel like I looked like anybody else. Ain't had nobody else look like me. Wasn't no blacks around me when I was growing up, man. It was Hispanic and Caucasian, man. Shoot, I told you about California. I was like 500 raised. I was like the only black kid. And there was a little mixed kid. I remember him, Thomas. So, I had a little identity crisis going there. The only thing that saved me, I know, that God is. She's like, what? They say, what? But come here. She grabbed me by my ear. Come here, monkey. Remember I told you called me monkey? Look in the mirror. I look in the mirror. Now you see me? I'm like, I thought I was looking in the mirror for me. I'm looking over here. Yes, ma'am. Do you think I'm ugly? I said, no, ma'am. I better say no, huh? Get slapped over there by the toilet. Yeah, real talk. No, but I was like, yeah, no, mama, you beautiful. Mm-hmm. Do you realize you came from me, son? Remember the teaching? You came from mama womb. I made you. So if I'm beautiful, what are you? Beautiful? You damn right, Sean. She quickly had me understand. Quickly. She said, baby, you already know, don't you? Hey, so I gotta be honest, huh? I stole that saying from my mama. You think she copyright me? Get over me soon. Yes. The goddess was like, son, you determine if you ugly or not. It's your perception. What do you perceive about yourself, Sean? That was a big word right there. I think I was like 6. 6 here. Perception? What do you see about yourself, son? How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about yourself, Sean? She say, look, I like me, mama. Son, I need you to more than like you. And that's when she started going on that teaching. Watch this. Because, son, if you don't more than like you, you're going to quickly realize there's so many that dislike you in this world. So I need you, little boy. I need you to tell yourself in this mirror, you love you. I love me. No, see, was you serious? Did you mean it? And I smiled like, yeah, mama, I meant it, I meant it. Well, tell yourself like you mean it. I love me. And she say, understand, son, ain't nobody gonna love you better than you. You gotta learn that, baby. Then she grabbed me up. Until you learn that, baby, ain't nobody gonna love you better than your mama. Hey! Boy, you gotta ask somebody, boy. Huh? Better ask somebody. I don't go nowhere without her. That's why she the goddess. Sagittarius. reap some reward. She sleep right now, y'all. She sends some salutes. I'm gonna bring her on one time, man. Make this video with moms. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. It'd be a good, powerful thing, good thing. You know what I'm saying? Learned a lot when I was young. Tap into myself. Love yourself. See, these are things I know for a fact, man. A lot of kids didn't get. A lot of black kids. I know this for a fact. That's facts. So what do we do? The same thing I was talking about, y'all. We gotta get out and share ourselves, man. There's more intelligent people than me, all that, man. I ain't trying to downplay myself, but I know it. There's people out there, man, that got that energy, man, that can help get our kids out these streets because they out there doing crazy stuff, man. But they watching YouTube, man. I'm telling you, they watching social media. They might be out there in the streets and doing all that, but they on that social media. I don't understand it, but here's what it is. That's did your parents understand us? You know what I'm saying? Did the elders understand us? Hell no. They said the same damn thing. Only difference was we wasn't as bad. We wasn't as bad. Not all of us. Some of us was bad. Bad. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody wanted to shoot somebody and put a badge on. Like, I shot Pop Smoke. Oh, shit. Let's put a badge on. Here's your award. Or, not everybody was looking for a badge on. Clout chasing is what they call it. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, who you can get? Taking each other out. Just crazy, man. Dude, that's dudes, the women going to, man, I told you, trafficking, prostitution. This prostitution stuff is real, y'all. Trust me. Trust me. Sad thing when you're trying to turn away because you're like, man, I don't need to be watching somebody's wife out here in gangbangs and I don't need to be watching, you got rings on, Titles talking about it. White mad want to go get some, like, what are we doing? OnlyFans, them fools out there just... They're breaking down the structure, the domestic. They're breaking down the structure that we finally have got to, many of us. There came a time we was in the 60s, 70s, 50s, 60s. We had tight family net. All coming through that, and we understood that. 70s came along, Woodstock and all that stuff, and so you had a lot of free spirit and hippies and all that kind of stuff. So we still was kind of tight. Even more. But 80s come, you understand, you my age, MTV and all that kind of crap started creeping in. And we started seeing entertainment. We started getting entertained on another level. And when we started getting entertained on another different level, it's like, here come the influencer, the projections. Here it come. And we know it. You know it because your parents sitting up there watching Days of Our Lives. Watch this. Days of Our Lives, Santa Barbara, All My Children, Young and the Restless. What am I missing? Come on, boy, catch him, Shell. I couldn't catch no more, but they out there. Santa Barbara. Did I say Santa Barbara already? That was one of my favorites. I like some Victor. I like some Victor. Victor was snaggy to me. I was like, I want to dress like that one day, boy. That boy he come in there, boy, them women be mad at him and everything, but he come in that suit, Victor. And Victor stayed on there for a long time. Oh, but yeah, but that was right in front. That was punishment. Sit down right here. You start crying. I don't want to watch it. You be like, hey, that's those of us who knew better. You know what I'm saying? Some of us be sitting there, some kids be sitting there all interested too with the mom and dad. Just to stay like, Mama, why did she ask him that? Be all into it and stuff. No, not me. I was crying like a mother. If it wasn't Santa Barbara on and Victor wasn't on there, I was cool. But you know that one came on later a little bit, right? So I had to watch all my children and all. Oh my gee boo boo. Mm, mm, mm. The worst punishment ever. That's real talk, man. Oh. Now you see why we're in the therapy room, man. I'm literally crying, bro. That's good. That's why we got the therapy room, y'all. Real talk. I understood the energy, man. You just gotta talk it out, man. Gotta let yourself have a chance to be real with yourself. Yeah. I thank you for joining me on my therapy room. I thank you for all the information that's been sent to me. I really appreciate that. Don't think it don't go unlooked, unresearched. Wealth of knowledge. I've done some videos that has opened some people's eyes that um, this dude right here, he on something. You know what he talking about a little bit. Let's give him a little bit of research so he can take it a little farther or broaden himself a little more. All right. Or even he got some stuff wrong. And I can admit that, if it's brought to me. I have no issues with that. But just the freshness of people, the spirit and the universe sending me the information. But I really do need people to understand this, and I'll close this out with this. And again, the feeling these past couple of days that it's not so much about teaching our history, the past, where we come from, the timetables, the dynasties that we went through, and how magnificent we were. It's the fact of trying to get people to know that history, understanding it, and know it's there and prominent, how that is the show of how powerful you are today. You still that powerful. But the only thing you have to do is tap back into that energy that you once knew. And to do that, you got to be aware, self-aware, know yourself. And to do that, you got to be stuck on your knowledge base and go get the research and read and let somebody. And nowadays, you don't have to read, people. Shout out to Panic, man. I listen to you. 5-hour goddamn lecture. God damn it. I don't know why you do that. No, I'm going to listen to that shit. It took me 3 damn days. But I hear you. Spit your piece, don't go this way with this. And if you don't really know, boom, 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 get your knowledge, put your piece together and stuff. Make sure you got references and things like that. Man, I hear y'all. But I need you to understand, y'all already did the groundwork. The blueprint's already written. So most of us, we just need to talk about our experiences by listening to you is how we ventured out there and get up the depths that we was in and learn more about ourselves. So I really ain't wanting to regurgitate what you already said, put out, and all that stuff because I can lead them to you. But I need the people to know the information is out there. Well, there's no reason why somebody should be stuck on stupid about their blackness. None. Sorry. Ain't nobody holding you back from getting an education today. Nobody. Nobody. Because education, now you look at it. You can think you're going into these universities to get an education, and really, we trying to tell you ain't going on there but getting the training. What you want to be, a janitor? Okay, just make F's, D's, shit. Make D's and C's. Don't put too much up there. What you want to work at Taco Bell, Burger King, all that shit? Drop out. The machine calculate every goddamn thing. You ain't got no change. You ain't got no, back in our day, y'all young folks don't understand. Most cats didn't know a damn thing about math, sitting up there trying to give you change. Couldn't count for a guy. No, you ain't got what? Just press the machine. The machine tell you everything. Okay? So that's what education is. Just go in there and get trained. Now, we ain't saying it's valuable training. You got to eat right now, right? Keep telling people. Hey, just because some of these folks out here, hey, I'm not spiritual. Yeah, but I got to eat. Leave it with this. Some of you folks don't understand the government doing this to you. Rock-a-bye, baby, chill the treetop, wind, rocking your ass to sleep. You don't want no job? Go sleep. You want me to send you money? Go sleep until they kill you. Love.